Hello, familia. Welcome. My name is MagdalineJanet. If you're new, welcome to the fam. Please don't forget to like and subscribe because we're always here having a good time. And come visit me on TikTok and Insta because I'm there daily. And of course, welcome back to my oldies but goodies. You guys wanted to see this review from MAC. Remember in vlog 29, I went to the MAC shade match event for their new concealers. I didn't review it last week because it wasn't going to be available. I wanted to wait until the product was available for you to buy. I got the concealers and then 2 shades of foundation. You know, the Studio Radiance one. All my pictures. These are my pictures. You guys saw these at in the vlog, but look, yay. So this was the day after VCon. I was beyond exhausted on 4 hours of sleep, so I needed something that was gonna lift and hook me up, you know? And no lie, it did. My skin looked amazing. I loved it. So these are the shades he used. I'm gonna do a full face using concealers only. This packaging right here, look at the packaging first of all. Look at this beauty. The dofa is pretty big. It's circular, it's round. The idea is for you to dot and go. You know, I'm not a dot and go type of gal, but today we're gonna dot and go. Let me swatch, hold on. NC20, NW20, NW25, which would be like a foundation shade, so to speak. NC58 would be the bronzer shade. NC20, NW20, NW25, NC58. You see that creaminess? Oh, so delicious. I love it. We're gonna start off with NW20 because this is this shade right here. Let's see how it will work directly on right here. Like if we just dot it. Maybe a dot right there, a dot right there, a dot right there. NC58, which would be the contour. The dots like that. Oh, that's such a pretty color. Like that. NW25. This feels very creamy. We're just gonna add it here. This is gonna be like sort of my foundation shade. We're going for a lightweight look. How is that gonna happen? No sé. The way the guy Richie, he's the one who did my makeup, did everything. It was just so nice, so gentle, so lightweight. I'm gonna try to recreate that. You see how nicely it diffuses? That's nice. Look at that. Ooh. This is just gonna add a little bit of warmth, right? So right here, and he was just telling me like how a little bit goes a long way, and here I am dotting like crazy. This creaminess, ooh. I want to do one side of the face first. That blended like a dream. When you're dealing with like cream products, one of the main, wait, what am I saying? When you're working with like cream products, something that's very important is how blendable they are. Do they blend away? Do you maintain coverage? Does it have pigment? All those thoughts go through my head when I'm reviewing and explaining things for you. And right now I'm seeing that with brushes, this is blending out literally like a dream. So I could tell you right now, this, you can even grab some with your finger, kind of blend it out because we're doing like the natural. Oh my God, I didn't even put primer on today. Oopsies. When I tell you, I'm gonna now blend out that foundation shade. Let me get rid of some of this lip gloss. Oh, this is natural. Who would have thought like MAC would be like so natural? Here, let me add a little more bronzer. This is like a medium coverage. I see it. I see it. NW25 is the foundation shade. I'm gonna add a little bit here because I forgot to add it there. Damn, this is looking so natural. And this was the point. I felt like when I got my makeup done, I was supposed to go for a shade match. I didn't have any makeup on, so the guy Richie was like, oh, I'll just do a full face. I was like, okay. And then in the meantime, as he was doing it, he was just explaining everything. And this is it. I wore the makeup on the vlog. I kind of showed you guys how the makeup looked. Mind you, I didn't set my makeup or anything, and it looked pretty good considering what we were working with. This concealer, because of the formulation he explained, it doesn't really get into your fine lines, and I could definitely attest to that. Let's let this dry down a little bit, and then I want to come back and show you how things look without setting or dealing with powders. But look, this is it. Of course, I could add more. I'm still thinking about it. Should I? Or should we do like a natural little beat today? Little natural number. Look. Magdalene natural? What? Okay. You know, we're gonna do a wear test. It's currently 8:55. So let's wait around and see. It does feel nice and hydrating. It has this sticky effect though, where I can see where that lack of creasing comes. These are the swatches. They kind of dry down, but you see how they're still wet? It's bleeding a little bit here. But the formula is a little thicker, so I'm surprised it's doing that. Do they smell? No scent. BRB. Back. What time is it? 9:11. Let me put my hair up. I'm really not feeling it down like this. I may just wear it like this. You see how there isn't really creasing? Mind you, it's been 15 minutes. I haven't done anything. I have very creasy eyes. Look at my under eyes. There are creases there. There'll always be, especially because I didn't, what am I saying? I didn't set. But look, it looks good. This is that natural look I'm going for. I'm really thinking, should I set or kind of leave it like this, how we did it during the event? Also, look at this before and after. See, the coverage is great. Mind you, this is the most minimal way I would do this. You can always build on a little bit. This coverage is really good. Like, I just love that they're really honing in on the glow natural skin vibe. I'm a full coverage matte girl. After that day, I was like, okay, I could do this. I want to add maybe a little more of the foundation shade NW25, right? A little bit of, I want to just dot one more time like that. Really thinking right now, should we set? I don't know. This is it. Oh, you know another trick he taught me? I didn't use shade NC20 because it's a really light shade. It's a highlighting shade, but he taught me you can highlight your cheeks. Like that. So we're gonna do that. So little by little, we're just going to blend. Why I continue to work on this side? Oh yeah, I'm working on this side because I wanna make sure, like this side, before I continue with like this side. Skin looks kind of smooth, huh? What do you guys think? Tell me. And I'm not using a sponge today, just because he used brushes, so. This is like my first time I'm reviewing a concealer, in a way where it's not like a typical concealer review, you know? I'm just gonna get a little bit of that, blend that out so we have more of a seamless look here in the bronzer side, right? The concealer side. And the less product you put, the better. The better it lays on your skin. And if you layer it thinly, it should cooperate. But this is accounting for working with good product. Oh, this is the brush I wanted. I find working with products like this that have good texture on them, this is the highlight, they really just kind of stay put. I believe in setting my skin generally. I like to set. I think I need it. So I may set a little bit today. I'm really pleasantly surprised how the concealer is, just how good it looks. That letting it dry a little bit does help. And we're gonna move on to the other side. But look at the before and after. You see just how smooth things look? I can't believe I'm going natural. Okay, apply this side exactly how I did this side, and I'll give you info about the concealer. New MAC Studio Radiance 24-hour Luminous Lift Concealer retails for $31. I have several shades. We will talk about it. This is a weightless radiant concealer that provides 24 hours of medium buildable coverage. Serum infused, dot, swipe, and glow to conceal and reveal a fresh, luminous, lifted look. It has niacinamide, vitamin C, and hyaluronic acid to reduce the look of dark circles over time. It's also infused with a cocktail of powerful skin-caring superfoods, including olive and jojoba oils to condition the skin. It is available on MAC's website and will come to Ulta by the end of this month. We're gonna try to fix that little pimple. I do feel like I need to set a little bit, a little smidge, a little touch. Look, this concealer is looking so good. It is creasing, so if you don't set your makeup, you would just have to do this all the time. Not all the time, maybe like every 15 minutes so that it looks good. I love this formula. It's so easy to use, blendable. You saw how I kind of added a lot, but then I was able to blend it. Let's get this pimple. I'm gonna just like blend gently, 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 gently. And the pimple is gone. Okay, it's not gone, but you know what I mean. Beautiful skin. Look, very hydrating. I'm kind of like, okay, Mac. Like I had a little taste of it when I went to the event, but I could fucks with this. I could. I'm gonna get a little bit of the powder. I say a little bit, and look, I'm gonna get a little bit of my loose powder, and let me set just a smidge. Yeah, this looks so good. Very natural, very your skin, but better. So I'm just gonna set. I'm gonna set again, very gently. And you guys saw when I added the other side, I did wait like 5 minutes to build just because I wanted to do exactly what I did on both sides. Under eyes look okay. They look good. They look good. I'm gonna get a little of my Makeup Forever powder. I promise it's a little bit. Did I tell you guys the time? Oh yeah, I did. It's 9. But I think we started at what? 8 or something? I kind of just want to do this and call it a day. I'm gonna get some Fix Plus. Today is really going to be like a very natural look. God, I didn't even wet a sponge, but I'm gonna just use this dry one. And then with my powder, I'm just going to set. I'm gonna add a little bit of blush. Just this powder blush from Armani. It's the shade 30. It's like the coral shade, just to give some color. I'm really like, I'm nervous to like wear very minimal makeup today, but I'm kind of excited at the same time. This is new to me and you guys wanted to see this. So this is how this is going to be today. So I'm gonna do is add mascara. That's it. A lip. Y ya vengo. Natural Magdalene who? Hold on, let me mute my TV. I think it's on. I like it. I did have to set my under eyes a little bit more because I was creasing. You can see the creases there. It's because I put a little bit too much product. But what I typically would do is kind of do this motion and then it should go away, yeah. Under eyes look really good considering what we're doing today. Skin is looking like skin. You can see the radiance coming through because I promise I didn't add anything when I went off camera because I'm like, nope, we're keeping it your skin but better. Everything went on very well. It blended out very, very nicely. This is technically like the second time of me using it, but my first time actually applying it myself. I love it. I'm excited. Let's see how it wears though, because that's always the tricky part. Let's go in front of the window so we can see how things look in daylight, because girl, I'm feeling all kinds of fine, you know? Oh wait, my lip is this one. Fenty Extra Thigh and 204 YSL. Familia, I have clothes there. We're gonna ignore that. Oh, skin. Natural. I love how my under eyes look. I need to probably adopt this method of very minimal makeup, especially in the eye area, because look, eyes look so good. Skin. No lie though, like doing this natural makeup was harder than my usual stuff. I'm a powder girl. Well, you know what? Before I start like speaking, let's see how it wears. If it wears well, this type of makeup has a chance. If it doesn't, girl, we back to matte full coverage, okay? But look, you can't tell me this isn't good. You know what? Let's do a flash test. I'm gonna put the picture here. Picture looks good. It looks really good. Oh, okay. Let's start the work. And we are back. It is 8:30. We've had the natural makeup on for about 11 hours, but I got some footage for you a few hours ago to show you. And no lie, surprisingly, things were looking pretty well put together considering, you know, what we're trying out today, a very light coverage, very no makeup, skin-like makeup, and I'm kind of liking it. It was looking good. I am a little bit radiant, but we know I have oily skin. It was a little bit warm. I didn't set my skin as much as I typically do all day long later. Am I radiant? Yes. But was I going to be? Of course, because I didn't set as much. It was just very, very minimal. This is why I set the way I set, because look at my grease ball self. look. It's not bad. I should have probably tapped about 5 hours ago. It's okay. I want to show you the skin. It looks good. This concealer really just adheres to the skin very well, especially for it being very glowy. A glowy product that's not matte. It doesn't really have like dry down. Let's look at the under eyes. The under eyes are creasy. They do look a lot better than I anticipated because we were creasing from the beginning, and that's because, again, I didn't really bake. I didn't put a lot of powder in my under eye area. That's bound to happen. Like I told you guys, all you really do is do this little motion. Because there isn't a lot of powder there, it moves still. You'll just have to do this throughout the day. I typically don't like to touch up my makeup throughout the day. That's just not my vibe. If it doesn't bother you, by all means. No darkness is peeking through. We have great coverage. Skin is looking good. See, let's tap. This is how I probably would touch up. I would probably use foundation powder because this makeup is super light. That foundation powder would give us a little bit more coverage. But oh wait, it's natural. You see, I'm still radiant because of the product. Really just adapts to the skin. It hugs the skin, and touching up, I don't see anything separating. You would typically see it here, the areas where you get the oily is, because literally your makeup is like about to melt off, which is how it looked. But you know, like the skin looks so natural. Hey fam, I wanted to show you a second day of application of the MAC concealer. I first applied the bronzer shade and then I used NW20 as my concealer shade. I let all of it dry down, then I blended it out slowly. Then I wanted a little bit more of the highlight effect, so I went in with NC20, which just a little dot here, a little dot there. I blended that out and then I set it down with my usual pressed powder and loose powder. So I set it, it set very well. I wanted just to show you how I would do the concealer sort of traditionally and how it would look. You can see here, it looks really good. No darkness is peeking through. I love the hydrating feel and look. It's not creasing. Remember we were creasing day one, but it's because we applied it very differently. I wanted to apply it in the way that I typically apply it. I didn't see anything faulty, anything weird. The day two, not too shabby, but let's do a quick wear test. What time is it? It's 9:30. I want to share my lip combo because I'm kind of loving it and it's a bunch. Fenty and browned out as a really thin line. I filled it in with the NYX No Equivalent. MAC Whirl, this lipstick over that. Maybelline, which one's this one? Cocoa Zing. Isn't it cute? Isn't it cute? I want to show you the concealer. In daylight, we'll always get like a different look from studio lighting. Look how good it is. We have coverage. No darkness is peeking through. No creasiness. Oh, it looks good. I wanted to show you a different way to use the concealer. More of a full coverage. More like my way, you know? What you think? What you think? But let's see how it wears. Let's see if it's going to crease. This is about 9 hours later in daylight. You can see the coverage is great. There isn't much creasing. There's always going to be creasing with concealers, you know, but the coverage is still there. Love it. Okay, yeah. MAC outdid themselves with this formula. I think it's great. It provides coverage. It's buildable. You can have a supernatural look. You can build it up. It adheres to the skin. That is very important, especially if you have oily skin and you wear your makeup for long periods. So these are, yes, I like them. You know your thoughts. I will link these down below for you to shop. Right now, they're currently on MAC's website, but they will be on Ulta's very soon. I will have the links updated for you, but let me know your thoughts. Thank you guys so much for asking me to review this because I did get a few requests. So thank you. I love you guys so much. Thank you for hanging out with me and spending a little bit of your day with me. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, click the button right there, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.